co-authored one of the most successful leadership guides
Yeah.
for Black women, the Little Black Book of Success. And let's talk about how many printings this book has had so far.
Holy. The book is going into its 13th year. We have sold well over 60,000 copies of the book. And we are fortunate enough, and it was published by Random House, and that was a whole story in itself. And Random House has now contacted us to write another book. So we are in the midst of doing
So,
that.
side note, if you have never picked up a copy of Little Black Book of Success, this is the gift that keeps on giving as a book. I mean, it is relevant today and will be relevant in the future, and that's why it continues to sell. And Marsha did this along with Rhonda Joy McLean and Elaine Merrill Brown, and what it did, three powerhouses in business, period, and who offer the guidance that when they were starting out they wish they probably had it, and people who are veterans in their industries all still kind of turn to that because it still offers guidance to anybody at every level of their career.
I still go back and reread it.
I love mine is on my bedside table, I will tell you. What do you attribute its longevity to, though?
I think it's relevance. I think that the fact that it's a book that we wish we had, and it's a book that tells people that you are not alone. Oftentimes when we're running into these issues, we think we're the only ones. It's that terrible boss we have. Well, a lot of people have terrible bosses. It's that company that's not doing what they're supposed to do. Well, a lot of people work for those companies. But when you can put it into place and say, look, first of all, you're not alone. Second of all, there is help or guidance out there. It's your network, and we'll talk about networking there. And then, at the end of every chapter of this book, we do a couple of bullet points that we call mama-isms. And we say those mama-isms oftentimes are things that our mothers or our grandmothers or our big sisters told us, but they didn't put it quite in the perspective that we needed. I laugh when I look at some of those. When my mother used to say, "Don't you come out of that room until you fix your face." What she was saying is, put your neutral face on. Everybody doesn't have to know what you're thinking. But we didn't know it like that. So we got to work and somebody pissed us off and our face got just like it used to. It was when we were angry. Sometimes you have to, put on that neutral face because you want to get, I think that one of the things that we are learning now and we hear now that we didn't hear before is that we have to know our why.